Every time we click, browse, or buy, we leave a digital footprint. Today, companies aren't suffering from a lack of customer data. They are actively drowning in it, facing an overwhelming deluge of raw, unstructured behavioral profiles. To manage this chaos, businesses have historically relied on traditional customer relationship management, or CRM. They measure primary metrics: how much it costs to acquire a new buyer, their average inter-purchase time, and basic retention rates. To segment those buyers into manageable groups, managers often turn to a standard, widely used tool known as the RFM framework. RFM breaks customer behavior down into 3 distinct components. Recency measures how long it has been since a customer last placed an order. Frequency tracks how often they buy within a set time frame. And monetary value measures their average spending per transaction. By plotting these points, a company can rank its buyers. However, these frameworks share a severe limitation. They strictly categorize what has already happened. They cannot anticipate what a customer will do next. We see the exact same limitation when we look at the financial side of the ledger. Many firms rely on a metric called past customer value, or PCV, which calculates a single customer's total historical profitability. Both PCV and the RFM framework rely on a dangerous assumption. They operate on the belief that a customer's past performance perfectly dictates their future behavior. In reality, human behavior is dynamic. A customer with a highly profitable past, or a pristine RFM score, might experience a change in their life cycle, develop new needs, or simply decide to switch to a competitor tomorrow. Assuming that past behavior guarantees future loyalty is a trap. To survive in a competitive marketplace, businesses need a way to see through that wall. They need predictive, forward-looking intelligence. This is where data mining comes in. Data mining is the systematic process of converting massive volumes of raw behavioral data into actionable, predictive business intelligence. This graphic shows the continuous data mining lifecycle across 3 phases: foundation, modeling, and realization. Starting with foundation, enterprise data is gathered and cleaned. Irrelevant attributes, like randomized customer IDs, are stripped away to prepare the dataset for machine learning environments like Weka. Once the data is prepped, we move to modeling. One of the most powerful supervised modeling techniques is called classification. This method uses historical data to train an algorithm, which then sorts unknown future data into strictly predefined categories. For example, an algorithm known as a J48 decision tree can look at past outcomes to learn exactly what drives a sale. It then applies those rules to new prospects, automatically predicting specific behaviors, sorting who is likely to purchase and who will decline. Using these classification models allows a business to anchor its marketing spend in mathematical probability. It shifts the focus from broad intuition to calculated outcomes, helping to ensure campaigns reach the right targets at the right time. But what happens when a business doesn't actually know what it's looking for? Sometimes there are no predefined categories or target variables to feed into a supervised model. This image illustrates unsupervised learning, specifically clustering, which discovers hidden natural structures within raw datasets. Tools like the K-means algorithm operate independently. Without predefined labels, the algorithm groups data instances together purely on intrinsic similarities and shared characteristics. Once these natural clusters form, data scientists deploy a complementary tool called association rule mining. This scans the clusters to link specific nodes together, revealing unexpected product affinities. Like realizing customers who buy a specific brand of coffee are also highly likely to buy a certain type of travel mug. By relying on the data itself rather than human assumptions, these unsupervised techniques reveal hidden customer segments and needs that traditional, backward-looking metrics could never identify. All of this complex math leads to the final phase of the data mining loop: realization. This is the moment where these predictive models leave the laboratory and are deployed directly back into the live business environment. Integrating these models into an active CRM strategy moves a company from reacting to past events to actively anticipating future ones. In practice, this means a business can prioritize high-growth targets before they even make a major purchase. It allows marketing teams to automate personalized cross-selling campaigns, offering the exact product a customer wants right as they realize they need it. These models also function as an early warning system. By spotting subtle changes in a user's habits, companies can accurately identify churn behavior, intercepting valuable customers and offering them targeted solutions before they decide to leave. Compare this forward-looking intelligence to the static limits of the RFM framework we looked at earlier. Instead of merely logging that a customer hasn't bought anything recently, the system predicts why they haven't bought and tells the business exactly how to bring them back. Through the data mining process, the static noise of past customer interactions becomes a precise map for future growth. It provides the clarity needed to align resources with actual behavior, turning historical data into a blueprint for the business's next steps.